Alright, so I want to talk a little bit about my training program and kind of how I'm programming my next powerlifting meet on June 7th. And what I have planned for the next 12 weeks, a little over 12 weeks, is I'm focusing more on increasing volume, at least for the first 4 to 5 weeks of my programming. The purpose of this is to help improve my work capacity and build some stronger quadriceps, because I think I have I would benefit more. I'm a very good puller with the deadlift and have very strong hips, but I need to work on my quads. So I'm spending a lot more time doing some Olympic style squats where my feet are a little closer together. Also focused on doing more front squats and just trying to build those quads up. So that's kind of what my thought process is. My schedule is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So Sundays I'm going to squat, work up to probably a heavy single or double for our training, very conservatively. You know, I'm not gonna be doing any low bar squats for a while. I'm just gonna do high bar for the most part, for at least for a month, just so I can build my quads and get used to where that bar position is before I convert back to low bar again. And the purpose again is to build my quads and also focus on staying more upright, because one of the things I know I can benefit from more is keeping a more upright torso, because I tend to fold in half a lot because I always want to use my hamstrings and glutes to do all the work because of my pulling strength. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So squatting 3 days a week, probably one heavy day where I do a lot of more heavy volume, like 80s or 85, 90% for high bar, which is well under 400 pounds for me. And then doing a lot of volume work, high rep stuff, keeping really good technique and form, and really focus on being technical, making sure I stay upright, solid straight bar path, and really dialing my form. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Sunday is gonna be my deadlift day. I only deadlift once a week, heavy. I may deadlift more because I've been working on sumo stance. So those are the other things that I'm also working on, is trying to improve my adductor strength, the inner thigh, and I want to be able to improve just having strong hips in an upright position, if that makes any sense. Because a lot of what I do, a lot of what my strength is, and my own deadlift strength is really my posterior chain, my back especially, because I get a lot of speed off the ground with my back, and then finish the movement with my hamstrings and glutes. So what I'm going to be focused on really, it's just really powering through with my hips and learning how to sumo. This carries over into other things like my flexibility, because I really want to improve my flexibility so that way I can do more things, and such as get into Olympic lifting. This is kind of one of the reasons why I don't squat to parallel. I squat below parallel because I want carryover into Olympic lifting, which is what I want to get more into later in the future. Probably 4 weeks out from competition, I will start doing a lot more competitive competition style lifts, where I'm doing very low bar, squatting just to parallel, making sure that I hit parallel only, and just really refining my technique so I can improve my total. So that's kind of like 4 to 6 weeks out from my competition. But in this phase right now, I'm just focused on building strength, so that way I can work on my weaknesses. Because a big part of getting better at powerlifting, Olympic lifting, endurance, strength training, anything you're trying to do, whatever it is, even like just bodybuilding, for example, if you have a lagging body part that doesn't look good on stage. I'm not into bodybuilding, I don't do a bodybuilder, but I'm just saying, like, your weak part of your body, you need to strengthen it, or you need to make it look better. And with powerlifting, it's no different. Like, one of my biggest weaknesses is relative to my body. I don't have weak quads, but I have weak quads relative to my hamstrings and glutes, because that's just where I get most of my power from. I want to lean forward so I can use my low back, hamstrings, and glutes. So I need to build up my quads, which is why I'm spending a lot more time high bar squatting and front squatting and doing more volume, because I do need more volume in my quads. The other thing too is I need to focus on what was the other thing you need to focus on? Staying more upright, having a good upright torso, because I have really poor thoracic extension and very tight chest muscles. So I need to work on improving my posture through doing more front squats, doing the more thoracic extension. And those are like my main weak areas: having solid, strong, like upright upper back, being strong in upright position, having stronger quads, and then improving my ankle flexibility to stay more upright, because those are one of my issues with a lot of the high bar squatting problems, which is why low bar is sort of, I'm actually like, I don't know if it, I just learned that there's actually such thing as a mid bar position on squats. Sort of kind of weird, you know, high bar, mid bar, and low bar, but it's only gets this technical when you're talking about competition. So those are the things I'm kind of thinking about right now. Those are kind of what's on my mind and what I'm focused on. Again, sumo deadlifts and high bar squats are kind of the big additions to my programming, so that way I can improve some glaring weaknesses: adductor strength, quad strength. Right now I can still deadlift really good. I can squat. I haven't really squat low bar in a while, but I know that I can do that really well, just because, again, hamstrings and glutes, posterior chain. If you can deadlift 500 pounds, you're going to be able to squat a good amount of weight low bar, just because of just physics. And I guess that's all I really want to share with you guys.